These days, when you cough, everybody says, am I safe? Like, or are you safe? So is everything okay? Is that the only thing that you feel? Or you feel something in your throats? Tasteless, Roland? I'm talking to you. There are some basic things that I need to ask you. Are you coughing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you coughing?
No, I'm not.
Or you were just choking on something?
I was choking.
You feel something in your throat?
No, it's
some kind of discomfort?
No, not at all.
Are you able to eat well?
Too much.
Do you taste what you eat?
Too much.
Okay. All right. Back page of the Ghanaian Times.
Marvin, be careful.
Ho Technical University to produce urea to support agriculture. One municipal assembly to distribute 15,000 nose masks to market women. That's how the back page looks like with the two stories there.
No, it's pronounced urea. Urea.
Oh, I said urea. Urea. Thank you.
You know, before COVID began ravaging us, you were traveling to Dubai, Singapore, Malaysia.
No, Roland, I take the correction.
Your accent.
I am not going to hide behind that. I won't hide behind that.
You will for quarantine you. No wonder no wonder you go to 100-bed facility for guys. All right, so let's go to the Daily Guide. Daily Guide has on the front page, Kennedy Ejapong wants Agrada. Agrada says, after I finish with Obinim, I'll come to you. Shut your mouth.
Who's Agrada?
Otherwise, Agrada. Oh, you don't know Nana Agrada?
Nope.
Mama, if you cry, you're not in tune. Nana Agrada will make you rich. She has a whole channel that she...
Oh, it's a woman.
Yeah, fetish. She's a traditional priest. Priestess. Right, that's more.
She's got content on television.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great content, has great viewership. It's also very much.
So what does she do? Like, is it like similar to like a church service?
No. You see her in
on TV.
Yeah, with the talisman and the powder, and then sometimes we'll
for real.
Yeah, like a soothsayer and all that. Yeah, I think it's.
You know, when I heard that directive by
on the multi-TV box, I think it's,
people were attributing it to the NMC banning activities. I thought, oh, doesn't even happen. Like, you know.
Nothing. Is it for real?
It. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But now that you're telling me about this one, like
because I don't know, because some of them own the channels, so I'm wondering how they're going to ban
fetish stuff on television. Well, okay.
No, but if you go to Benin, larger percentage of the population. No,
I don't know they
are traditionalists. I don't think there's anything wrong. It's the Indians.
Yeah, but if you're charming money, I mean, I don't know about that.
Charming.
Yeah, isn't that what you said?
Oh, is it charming? No,
doubling the money.
They bring forth money.
Bring forth money.
And just like, draw. Okay, so we have other stories also on the front page of the Daily Guide. EMT set for hospitals decision. We also do have NDC MPs who won EC in Parliament. 45 though arrested for holding church service, and COVID-19 swells to. We're talking about the cases. There are many of the cases around this, the headlines. It should be COVID-19 cases swell to 2,074 with 212 recoveries. At least we're lucky we're still within the 10% range. Let's go to the back page of the Daily Guide. Has there PSG crowned champions despite league cancellation. I'm sure Liverpool also will be crowned champions very soon. Yeah, I think 70% of the matches had been played, if not about 80 or so. And
there will be legal actions.
There won't be any legal action. Everybody knows it because is it between 25?
If it was that easy, 25. How many games didn't they had the opportunity to just win it? If it was that easy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it was obvious that they were in, but why didn't they just finish it?
They'll just finish it up. Because with a gap of 25 points, what else? Man United
Liverpool
against no good though.
After how many years? Just when you try to.
Meanwhile, somebody who is not saying no to his former club, Mauricio Pochettino, says, I will manage Spurs again before I die. Reminds me. Yeah. Currently, Spurs is managed by Jose Mourinho. A virus can affect calendar for years. We do know that. And Barca stars face more pay cuts. A lot of professionals are taking a lot of pay cuts across the world. I'm sure even in Ghana, some compromises are being made. All right. That'll be it. Mama B?
Let's do myjoyonline.com. We'll spend a bit of time also doing the BBC before we wrap up this segment and make way for sports. But we go to our page, myjoyonline.com. Let's see what's happening on what we are reporting on today. COVID-19 KCCR to clear a little over 8,000 backlog of test samples by Sunday. The issue really has been backlog. We hear that all the time. Reason we're not getting results in real time. So yesterday we had over 400 new cases adding on to our case counts, going above 2,000, crossing the 2,000 mark, and everybody's asking, so you recorded that many cases in a day? No, we didn't. Technically, it's coming from the backlog. I think we need a lot more information, and that should be daily. It should be provided to us daily so we can keep up, even though it's coming from the backlog, how many more we have. KCCR, Nogochi, we've got other centers all across. So altogether, you know, we need a lot more information. Like I am thinking that we need to graduate the briefings to daily briefings. Yeah, I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think so. Just like it's done, but I don't know how we're not going to get bored with the daily briefings. I think the maybe 3-day or bi-weekly briefings are okay.
I would want a daily briefing, especially because, you know, it's still very much confusing. The cases are going up. We have great recoveries as well. We're not overlooking that. But people need the explanation as to why we're still climbing. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go back to myjoyonline.com. Okay. And that's just my opinion. Ketu South identified as an emerging hotspot for coronavirus. I have a firm idea of who my running mate is. That's according to former President Mahama. To those who think he's still struggling and the NDC is still struggling to find a running mate, he said it. Ghana's COVID-19 cases now over 2,000 with 212 recoveries and 17 deaths. Let's see, child dies of COVID-19 at Kolibu, 3 units cordoned off for disinfection. Now, it comes back to the kind of protocols that we observe. This week, here on the AM show, we talked about coronavirus in children. And one of the doctors at the UGMC, Dr. Amwa, shared with us how a 13-year-old had gotten COVID-19 and recovered, fully recovered. But if at any case, especially I think now that we're not under any form of lockdown, but we're observing all the protocols, every facility in Ghana, every health facility should approach every patient as a possible COVID patient. So you can't let your guard down.
You're talking about an ideal situation.
It should be, and particularly for a facility like the Kolibu Teaching Hospital, that's too big to not follow the necessary protocols. And I'm just thinking, because of the back stories that we've heard, with 3 units being closed down, somebody didn't follow the protocol from the beginning. Because it couldn't just be that if you did follow it, this would happen. So I think we should begin to also pay attention.
I think the protocol, is it the protocol that every case at any OPD in Ghana should be treated as a possible case?
But what do you think, Roland Walker? Especially when
you're talking about an ideal situation. And I don't think that the health professionals that I talk to, beyond those at the main centers, have been given the directive, or tell me that they've been given the directive that every case should be treated as an ideal or suspected COVID case. I think that when that is the situation, then your argument or advocacy will hold. Because
I'm
all the health professionals that I speak to who are not at the main centers and the people at those centers that we speak to say, look, we have not been told that every case that comes to an adult emergency or an emergency or OPD should be treated as a suspected COVID case. So That's the difference.
Then how are we winning the fight? Because if you take a case to any emergency room today, if we're not even talking about the general OPD, if you take a case to emergency, it should be seen as such. That's the only way you win the fight from the hospitals.
Well, somebody can be at an emergency with a fracture or with something, or with something else. Then
so
all of it is an emergency.
I get it, but Roland, otherwise, how do you win? I mean, you can't tell from a person's face that they have COVID or not. You can't. You must have some sort of strict protocols.
I agree with you.
Otherwise, you'll be closing down units all the time, units that we don't have many of those units. That's just what I'm saying. Well, there's plenty of stories on myjoyonline.com. But also to say that it's exactly 25 years, and as we celebrate, praise and thanks must go to those who deserve it. In the beginning, God. For 25 years, you have led us into your regions, cities, towns, communities, and homes. For 25 years, we have partnered with you to build your brands and business. Our stakeholders, industry players, and regulators, you have always been part of us. Our board members, management, and team members, past and present, it has always been about our people. Selfless, dedicated, hardworking, moving together with a sense of purpose. We salute you. We thank you. Happy anniversary to the Multimedia Group and to Joy FM. Now, your convenience and safety means a lot to us. Easy does it. Read all the news at home. No need to leave your home or office when the news is available to you on the go. Get on your device now and download Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store. Graphic business, graphic showbiz, Genial graphic sports, as well as videos, free news, and so much more. That's the plus for you. For further, enjoy 10% discount, or you further enjoy 10% discount on your monthly subscription, 15% for 3 months subscription, and 20% discount for 6 months and beyond. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. That's it for the review.